Hello everyone, I am Joseph. Welcome to Joseph's Easy English.
If you are new here, please click that subscribe button and like this video.
We help you practice real everyday English.
Please, if you like learning with us, click that subscribe button and give this video a like. It helps us so much.
Yes, thank you. Today is episode 4. We are talking about our jobs.
Today we have 30 special words hidden in our conversation. Can you find them? We will use 2 mind maps to review them at the end.
This is a very long lesson. Listen carefully and practice with us. Let's go.
Hey, Lucy, it is good to see you again. You look very professional today. Are you going to work?
Oh, hi, Tom. Yes, I am. I have a new job. I started last Monday.
Congratulations. A new career is very exciting. So tell me, what do you do?
I work in a library. I am a librarian.
A library? That sounds like a wonderful place. It must be very quiet.
Most of the time, yes. Mine is just a small desk near the history section. I help people find books and use the computers.
Do you have to wear a uniform?
No, I don't. I can wear my normal clothes, but I try to look smart. Sometimes I wear a nice blouse and black trousers. It is important to look professional for the customers.
That is nice. I have to wear a safety vest and a hard hat when I go to my job sites. It is not very comfortable, but it is safe.
That's right. You are an architect, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I design buildings. I spend a lot of time in my studio drawing plans, but sometimes I have to visit the construction area.
Is it a full-time job?
Yes, it is. I work 40 hours a week, sometimes more if I have a big deadline.
Deadline. D-E-A-D-L-I-N-E. That means a time when the work must be finished, right?
Exactly. If the building must start on Monday, my drawings must be finished on Friday. It can be a little bit stressful.
I understand. My job is part-time for now. I only work 20 hours a week. I like it because it is flexible.
Flexible? That means you can change the time you work?
Yes. Some days I start early and some days I start late. It gives me time for my hobbies, like gardening.
That is very important. Work is for money, but we need time for our hearts, too.
Speaking of money, is the salary good for an architect?
It is okay. It pays for my house and my vinyl records, but I am hoping for a promotion next year.
A promotion? That means a higher position and more money.
Yes, I want to be a senior architect. I need to show my boss that I have the right skills and experience.
Your boss is lucky to have you. You are very creative.
Thank you, Lucy. Architecture is definitely a creative job, but sometimes it is just paperwork.
How many coworkers do you have in your studio?
There are 10 of us. We have a meeting every morning at 9 a.m. to talk about our projects.
I have 5 coworkers. They are very friendly. We often have lunch together.
That is great. Having good coworkers makes the day go faster. Do you have a long commute?
Commute. That is the journey from home to work, right?
Yes. Do you take the bus or the train?
I am lucky. The library is very close. I walk for 10 minutes. No bus, no train.
I'm jealous. My commute is 40 minutes by car. The traffic is very busy in the morning.
40 minutes? You could listen to a lot of podcasts in that time.
That is true. Or I can practice my Spanish.
Tom, do you ever work remote?
Sometimes on Fridays. I sit at home with my laptop and a cup of coffee. I don't have to drive, so I feel more relaxed.
I can't work remote. I have to be at the library to help the customers.
Of course. The books are at the library, not at your house.
Exactly. But I enjoy talking to the people. Every day is different.
Was the interview for the job difficult?
I was very nervous. I had to talk about my training and why I love books.
Well, you did a great job. They are lucky to have you.
Thanks, Tom. What about your father? Is he still working at the factory?
No, he is retired now. He worked there for 30 years.
30 years in one place. That is a long time.
Yes, He decided to resign last year so he could spend more time foraging in the woods.
That sounds like a very happy retirement.
It is. He doesn't miss the loud machines at all. But enough about my father. Let's talk about our daily lives. I am curious, Lucy, how does your day start? What is your morning routine before you go to the library?
Oh, I am an early bird. I usually wake up at 6 a.m. I like to have a slow morning.
6 a.m. That is very early. I usually wake up at 7:30 a.m. I hit the snooze button on my alarm clock 3 times.
You should try waking up earlier, Tom. It is very peaceful. I get up, I wash my face, and then I go to the kitchen to make breakfast.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. What do you usually eat?
I usually have oatmeal with fruit or sometimes just toast with butter. And coffee. I must have coffee.
Me too. I cannot speak to anyone until I have my coffee. I use a French press. It takes a little bit of time, but the flavor is much better.
I just use this simple coffee machine. I push a button and beep, the coffee is ready. It is very fast.
After breakfast, do you get dressed immediately?
Yes, I choose my clothes the night before. It saves time in the morning. I iron my blouse and my trousers so I look neat.
That is very organized. I am not that organized. I usually look for a clean shirt 5 minutes before I have to leave the house. Sometimes I cannot find my keys. It is a little bit chaotic.
Chaotic. CHAOTIC. That means messy and confused, right?
Yes, exactly. My mornings are often chaotic, but once I get to the office, I calm down.
What is the first thing you do when you arrive at your studio?
Well, first I say good morning to the receptionist, Sarah. She is very nice. Then I go to my desk and turn on my computer.
Does your computer take a long time to start?
Sometimes. While it is loading, I take off my coat and hang it up. Then I check my emails. I usually have about 20 new emails every morning.
20 emails? That is a lot. Who are they from?
Mostly from clients. Those are the people we design buildings for. Or from engineers. Or from my boss.
Reading emails can take a long time.
It does. I spend the first hour of my day just reading and replying to emails. It is not very exciting, but it is necessary.
Do you have to write very formal English in your emails?
Yes, usually. I have to say, Dear Mr. Smith, or sincerely, Tom. I have to check my spelling very carefully.
I hate spelling mistakes.
Me too. But sometimes I make mistakes with attachments.
Attachment. ATTACHMENT. That is a file you send with the email, right? Like a photo or a document?
Correct. Sometimes I write, please see the attached file, but then I forget to attach the file. It is very embarrassing.
I have done that too. And then you have to send a second email that says, sorry, here's the file.
Exactly. It makes me feel unprofessional. So now I always attach the file first before I write the message.
That is a very good tip. I will remember that.
What about you? Do you use a computer at the library?
Yes, we have a main computer at the front desk. We use it to check books in and out.
Is it difficult to use?
Not really. We have a special software. When a customer wants to borrow a book, I scan the barcode on the back of the book. Beep.
And then the computer knows that the book is gone?
Yes, it records the date. The customer has 3 weeks to read the book.
What happens if they are late?
If they return the book late, they have to pay a fine. It's a small amount of money, but it teaches them to be responsible.
I remember paying fines when I was a child. I always kept the comic books too long.
Tom, you were a bad customer.
I know. I am better now. So apart from the computer, do you have other machines in the office?
We have a printer and a photocopier. The photocopier is very big and very old. It often breaks.
Office machines are very frustrating. At my studio, the printer is always out of paper or out of ink.
Or it gets jammed. The paper gets stuck inside.
Oh, I hate that. Paper jam. It is the worst error message. You have to open the machine and pull the paper out very slowly.
And you get black ink on your hands.
Yes, and then you look like you have been working in a coal mine, not an architecture studio.
Do you have technical support? IT people?
We have one guy, Dave. He comes in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If the computer breaks on Monday, we have to wait until Tuesday.
That is not very efficient.
No, it is not. But Dave is very good. He usually says, "Have you tried turning it off and on again?"
That is the classic fix for everything.
It works 90% of the time, but sometimes technology is just difficult. Last week, our Wi-Fi stopped working.
Oh no, no internet?
No internet. We could not send emails, we could not look at drawings online. We just sat there and drank tea.
It sounds like a nice break, actually.
It was nice for 10 minutes. Then we realized we had a deadline at 5 p.m. We were all panicking.
Did it come back on?
Yes, after an hour. We had to work very fast to finish. It was very stressful.
I can imagine. At the library, if the internet goes down, people get very angry. They need the internet to apply for jobs or do homework.
The internet is essential for modern work. We cannot do much without it.
True, but I also spend a lot of time doing physical work. I have to put the books back on the shelves.
That must be tiring. Books are heavy.
It is good exercise. I don't need to go to the gym. I lift heavy boxes of encyclopedias.
Encyclopedia. That is a long word. Encyclopedia.
Yes, they are big books with information about everything. But now most people use Wikipedia. We don't use encyclopedias very much anymore.
Things are changing. When I started as an architect, we drew everything with pencils and rulers on big paper.
Really? No computers?
No computers. We had big drafting tables. We had to be very careful not to make a mistake. If you made a mistake with ink, you had to scratch it off with a razor blade.
That sounds very difficult.
It was slow. Now, with CAD, that is computer-aided design, I can draw a line, delete it, move it, change the color, all in 1 second.
It is much faster.
Much faster. But sometimes I miss the pencil. I miss the smell of the paper and the wood. It felt more artistic.
You are a romantic, Tom.
Maybe I am, but I also like my undo button on the computer. Control-Z is my best friend.
I wish we had an undo button in real life.
Me too. If I say something stupid in a meeting, I want to press Control-Z.
Speaking of meetings, do you have many of them?
Too many. But let's order another coffee first. I am thirsty.
Good idea. Let's get a refill.
Ah, that is better. Hot coffee helps me think. So we were talking about our day. After the morning emails, it is usually time for lunch.
Lunch is my favorite part of the day. What time do you take your lunch break?
I usually go at 12:30 p.m. I get 1 hour. What about you?
I also get 1 hour. I usually go at 1 p.m. It is quieter then.
Do you buy your lunch or do you bring it from home?
I bring a packed lunch from home almost every day. It is much cheaper.
That is smart. Eating at restaurants every day is very expensive. It takes a lot of your salary.
Exactly. I make a sandwich in the morning, usually cheese and tomato or maybe chicken salad, and I bring an apple or a banana.
Very healthy. I try to bring lunch, but often I am too lazy in the morning. So I go to the cafeteria near my studio.
Is the food good there?
It is okay. It is not great. They have sandwiches, soup, and salads, but sometimes I crave a burger.
A burger is nice sometimes. Do you eat alone or with your coworkers?
I usually eat with my coworkers. It is a good time to relax and talk about things that are not work. We talk about movies or sports or our families.
That is nice. It is important to be friends with the people you work with.
Yes, if you like your coworkers, the job is much easier. But sometimes there are problems.
Problems? What kind of problems?
Well, office etiquette.
Etiquette. etiquette. That is a difficult word. It means good manners or rules of behavior, right?
Yes. For example, the kitchen. We have a small kitchen in the studio with a fridge and a microwave.
Let me guess. Someone makes a mess.
Yes, someone, I don't know who, always leaves their dirty dishes in the sink. They don't wash them, they just leave them there.
Ugh, that is so rude. Your mother does not work there. You have to clean up after yourself.
Exactly. It makes me very angry. I want to put a sign up that says, please wash your spoon.
We have a rule at the library. If you use a cup, you wash the cup. If you use a plate, you wash the plate immediately.
That is a good rule. And there is another problem, the microwave.
Oh no, the microwave.
Last week, one of my coworkers decided to heat up fish for lunch.
Fish in the office microwave? No.
Yes, leftover fish. He put it in for 2 minutes.
Oh, Tom, the smell must be terrible.
It was awful. The whole studio smelled like old fish. Even the clients noticed it when they came in.
That is very bad etiquette. You should never heat up smelly food in a shared office. Popcorn is okay. Fish is not okay.
I agree. Popcorn smells delicious. Fish does not.
What about your boss? Does he eat with you?
Sometimes. My boss, Mr. Henderson, is a nice man, but when he eats with us, we all feel a little bit nervous.
Why?
Because we can't complain about the work. We have to talk about polite things like the weather or golf.
I understand. My boss, Mrs. Gable, eats in her own office. She closes the door. I think she likes the quiet.
Being a boss is a lonely job sometimes.
Tom, do you have casual Friday at your work?
Yes, we do. Monday to Thursday, I dress smart casual, a shirt, no tie. But on Friday, I can wear jeans and a t-shirt.
That is cool. I like Casual Friday. It makes everyone feel more relaxed.
Do you have it at the library?
Not really. Because we see customers every day, we always have to look neat. But sometimes on Fridays, I wear colorful socks. That is my little rebellion.
Colorful socks. You are a wild woman, Lucy.
I know. Bright yellow socks with ducks on them. Nobody sees them inside my shoes, but I know they are there.
It is the little things that make us happy. Tell me, do you ever have office parties?
Yes, we always celebrate birthdays.
How do you celebrate?
If it's someone's birthday, we buy a cake, usually a chocolate cake or a carrot cake. At 3 p.m., we stop working for 15 minutes. We sing happy birthday very quietly because it's a library, and we eat cake.
Singing quietly. Happy birthday to you. That is funny.
It is, and the birthday person usually gets a card signed by everyone.
We do that too, but sometimes it's awkward because I don't know what to write in the card.
Just write happy birthday, have a great day. That is safe.
But everyone writes that. I want to be original. So sometimes I write, congratulations on surviving another year.
That is funny, Tom. A little bit dark, but funny.
We also have a Christmas party every year. We go to a restaurant for dinner. The company pays for the meal.
That is nice. A free meal is always good.
Yes, but sometimes people drink too much wine and say silly things to the boss.
Oh dear, that is dangerous.
Very dangerous. I always stick to orange juice or water at the office party. I want to keep my job.
Smart move. You want a promotion, not to be fired.
Exactly. Fired. That's a scary word. It means the boss tells you to leave and never come back.
It's the opposite of hired.
Yes, I hope I never get fired. I try to work hard and be reliable.
Being reliable is a very important skill. It means you do what you say you will do. You're on time, you're honest.
Yes, if you're reliable, your coworkers trust you.
Speaking of trust, do you have to answer the phone a lot?
All day long, the phone rings and rings.
Do you have a special phone voice?
I do. My normal voice is like this, but when I answer the phone, I say, "Good morning, Miller Architecture, Tom speaking. How may I help you?"
Wow, you sound like a different person. Very professional.
It is acting. We are all actors at work.
I have a phone voice too. City Library, Lucy speaking. But sometimes people ask very strange questions.
Like what?
Once, a man called and asked if we sell pizza.
Pizza at a library?
Yes. I had to tell him, no, sir, we have books about pizza, but we do not sell pizza.
That is hilarious. People are funny.
They are, but that is why I like my job. It is never boring.
Boring is bad. If you are bored, the day feels very long.
Tom, what do you do in the afternoon after lunch?
The afternoon is usually harder. I feel a little bit sleepy after lunch.
The afternoon slump. I get that too around 2 p.m.
I try to do my creative work then. Drawing helps me stay awake. Or I go to the construction site. Fresh air helps.
I usually shelve books in the afternoon. Walking around helps me wake up.
Do you leave work exactly at 5 p.m.?
Usually, yes. The library closes at 5 p.m. We have to make sure all the customers leave.
Do you have to chase them out?
Sometimes people don't want to leave. I have to say, I am sorry, we are closing now. Please come back tomorrow.
And then you lock the door?
Yes, I turn off the lights, lock the door, and say goodbye to my coworkers.
And then the commute home begins.
And the day is done.
But Lucy, before we go, I wanted to ask you something. My cousin, Billy, is looking for a job. He is very young. He just finished school.
Oh, looking for a job is hard work. It is a full-time job just to find a job.
I know. I want to give him some advice. You just got your new job at the library. How did you do it?
Well, the first step is the CV, or some people call it a resume.
CV. C-V. That stands for Curriculum Vitae, right? It is Latin.
Yes, it is a piece of paper that tells your story. It lists your education, your skills, and your work experience.
Billy has no experience. He has never had a job.
That is okay. He can list his school projects, or maybe he did some volunteering.
Yes, he helped to clean the park last summer.
That is perfect. That shows he is hardworking and responsible. He should put that on his CV.
What about skills? What skills should he write?
He should write about his computer skills. Can he use Word? Can he use Excel? Can he type fast?
He is very good with computers. He plays video games all day.
Maybe don't write video games on the CV, but he can say computer literate. That sounds professional.
What about languages? He speaks a little bit of French.
Definitely write that down. Languages are very useful skills.
Okay, so once he has his CV, where should he send it?
He needs to look for job advertisements. In the old days, we looked in the newspaper, but now everything is online.
There are many websites, right? LinkedIn, Indeed, Monster.
Yes, he should create a profile on those sites. He needs a good photo.
A photo? Like a selfie?
No selfies. He needs a professional photo. He should wear a shirt and smile. No sunglasses, no hats, and definitely no cat filters.
I will tell him. He loves his cat filters. So, he applies online, then what?
Then he wakes. This is the hardest part. Sometimes you apply for 10 jobs and you hear nothing.
It can be very discouraging. You feel sad.
Yes, but he must not give up. He has to keep trying. Eventually, someone will call him for an interview.
Ah, the interview. That is the scary part.
It is normal to be nervous. I was very nervous for my library interview. My hands were shaking.
How did you stop shaking?
I took 3 deep breaths, in and out, and I told myself, I can do this.
Confidence is key. If you believe in yourself, the boss will believe in you too.
Exactly. Also, he must prepare. He should learn about the company before he goes.
That is good advice. If he applies to a factory, he should know what they make. If he applies to a shop, he should know what they sell.
And he must be on time.
Oh, absolutely. Being late for an interview is terrible. It is the worst mistake.
He should arrive 10 minutes early. It shows he is punctual.
What should he wear?
It depends on the job, but it is always better to be too smart than too messy. A nice shirt and clean trousers are always good.
And clean shoes. My father always said you can judge a man by his shoes.
Your father is a wise man.
What about body language?
He should stand up straight, no slouching, and he must give a firm handshake.
A firm handshake. Not too weak, not too strong.
Yes, if his hand is like a dead fish, it feels horrible. He needs a strong, confident grip. And eye contact. He must look the boss in the eye.
But not stare. Staring is scary.
True, just normal, friendly eye contact. And don't forget to smile. A smile shows you are friendly and easy to work with.
What kind of questions will they ask him?
The most common question is, tell me about yourself.
That is a difficult question. Where do you start? I was born on a rainy Tuesday.
No. Keep it professional. Talk about your education and why you want the job. Don't talk about your childhood or your cat.
Okay. What if they ask, what is your biggest weakness? That is a trick question.
It is tricky. You shouldn't say, I'm lazy or I'm always late.
So what should he say?
He can say something like, sometimes I work too hard, or I'm a perfectionist, but I'm learning to work faster. Turn a negative into a positive.
You are very good at this, Lucy. You should be a career counselor.
Maybe one day. I like helping people.
After the interview, should he send a thank you email?
Yes, many people forget this. Send a short email the next day. Thank you for your time. I enjoyed meeting you. It makes a big difference.
It shows you really want the job.
Exactly. And then he waits again.
And hopefully they call him and say, you are hired.
And offer him a good salary.
Negotiating salary is hard too. For a first job, usually you just take what they give you.
Yes, but later in his career, when he has more experience, he can ask for more money.
It is important to know your value.
Tom, do you think you will stay at your architecture studio forever?
I don't know. I like it there. But maybe in 5 years, I will want a change. Maybe I'll start my own company.
Your own company, Tom's Architecture.
Or Tom's Designs. I would be the boss. I could make the rules.
You could have a no fish in the microwave rule.
That would be rule number 1. And rule number 2, free coffee for everyone.
That sounds like a great place to work. If you start a company, will you hire me?
Of course, you can organize all my files. You are the best librarian I know.
I would love that. But for now, I'm happy at the library. I have a lot to learn there.
We are both lucky. We have jobs that pay the bills and keep us busy.
And we have good friends to drink coffee with.
Speaking of coffee, look at the time. It's almost 5 p.m.
Oh my goodness, the time flew by. I have to go home and feed my cat.
And I have to go home and listen to my new jazz record.
It was so lovely to see you, Tom. Thanks for the chat.
It is always a pleasure, Lucy. Good luck with your new job. I know you will be amazing.
Thanks, Tom, and good luck with your big deadline on Friday. Don't work too hard.
I will try. Have a safe walk home.
You too. Drive safely in the traffic.
Bye, Lucy.
Bye, Tom.
Did you understand the conversation? To really master these words, we need to use our visual memory.
That is right. We have organized the 30 hidden words into 2 mind maps. When you see the words connected in a picture, your brain remembers them much better. Please look at the screen and try to memorize them with us.
First, Map 01, the workspace. Look at the places and people.
We have the architect in the studio and the librarian in the library.
See the office tools like the desk, the laptop, and the uniform.
And don't forget the people, your boss, your coworkers, and the customer.
Now, focus on Map 02, the work experience. These are the feelings and actions.
A career can be full-time or part-time. It can be creative, but sometimes stressful due to a deadline.
To get a promotion or a higher salary, you need skills and training.
And one day, after you resign or retire, you will look back on all this experience.
Great job! Now we have one final way to lock these words in your brain forever.
Music. We turned these 30 words into a song. Listening to the rhythm will help you remember the vocabulary without even trying.
Before we play it, please remember to subscribe to Joseph's Easy English and click the like button. It helps us create more lessons for you.
Are you ready? Let's listen, sing along, and remember.
I put on my uniform, I head out the door. The commute is long, but I'm ready for more.
In the office or studio, or even remote, grab my laptop and my coffee, take a little note. My desk is messy, but my mind is clear. Coworkers are talking, the boss is near. It's a career, yeah, we're working hard today, waiting for that salary, looking for better pay.
Is it full-time? Is it part-time too?
So many jobs for me and you. Busy, busy, making dreams come true. Got a meeting at 10 with a customer or two. The deadline is coming, what are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? It's a little stressful, but we use our skills, climbing up the ladder, paying all the bills. I want a promotion, I wanna be the best, with training and experience. I'll pass the test, one day I'll resign, say goodbye to the grind. I'll be retired, leave the factory behind.
But for now,
I'm creative, I'm flexible and free, working on my future, just you and me.